So, what have we achieved so far? I know that I know nothing, but I know that I love God. Now, through love, love is the teacher, love is the healer. So, I know that I know nothing. So, for instance, to learn something instinctively beautiful and new, as with Einstein, Einstein had gone through all the mathematics and all the physics that existed in the world by the age of 16. Apparently his teachers said to him, "You could do better," with these school reports. Well, there's been many a child categorized in that way. Well, anyway, so, because he had that groundwork at the age of 16 of all the mathematics and all the physics that existed, he saw this gaping hole, and he turned up with E equals mc squared, which is ridiculous, because what we do is we say that matter, so my computer at the moment is on something called a table. Now, what is a table? Well, I can decline a table in Latin. Mensa, mensai, mensam, mensai, mensai, mensa. Well, that's ridiculous. You address the table, mensai, the second vocative thing. This is the Pinocchio. It comes from McDonald's, I think. I just like sound, you see, so I fancied that. Pinocchio, he lies, you see. Well, I once remember having this long conversation down in Somerset and Glastonbury with a fellow, saying the table doesn't exist, the chair doesn't exist. Well, I'm sitting on it, and my computer's on it, and it all works on magical bits, and it doesn't exist. He said, no, it doesn't exist. I said, well, it does, because it's a table. He said, no, none of this exists, because it's just energy, you see. There were, Glastonbury is a spiritual place, and they've got all those pagans, heathens, what are they called, goths, I don't know, worshippers of various stuff. Okay. There is a whole spiritual world about us, definitely, no doubt about it. We, the West, have lost the ability to see it anymore. We're swamped out by materialism. Anyway, back to the rose grower, whatever, it doesn't matter. I worked in orthopedics too, alright, at Edgware General. I can see this mother. We were putting the child into hip dysplasia, alright, so about a 10-year-old. You have to put them into a plaster, full, right up here, body length, okay, to keep this poor young thing's legs out. There's a big bar between here to try and correct the difficulty, because bones are young and soft, you see, and then they... And the mother was there, right? Now this child then, in this sort of hippie thing, we're talking a 10-year-old, right? So quite heavy. And the mother was there with us in the Edgware General Hospital, this was in northwest London. And she was so calm, and, you know, so that was the mother's love, knowing that we were trying to heal her child and make things better. Knowing also that she'd be then chained to the care of this little life. So love is the answer. On a wall, I used to go on the 113 bus from the same Mill Hill to London, Oxford Circus. And on the wall at Hampstead, St John's Wood, that sort of area, was written, "God is love." And no one defaced it, it was graffiti.